roll the window down it. I just bought a pistol, it got 30 rounds. Pull up at your mama's house and put some rounds in it. Wait a nigga block and watch them niggas drown in it. 100-round drum, got a nigga down with it. I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. I'm on that slaughter gang shit. Take a nigga bitch, I use the bitch, cause I ran off with your shit. I'm a real right blood, any nigga counterfeit. You pull up on the L, push it for you get killed. I bought a brand new drop and then I pour me up some drops. Y'all say real street nigga, y'all ain't on no block. Hey, keep your legs closed, cause all I want is talk. I pull up and y'all gon' call the cops. I just bought a pistol, it got 30 rounds in it. Pull up at your mama's house and put some rounds in it. Let a nigga block and watch them niggas drown in it. 100-round drum, got a nigga down with it. I'm on this slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. I'm on this slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. 2 guns up, I don't give a fuck. I'm a big dog, little nigga, you a fuck. Pull up at your spot, walk up on it, shoot it up. Your bitch, she on the molly, yeah, I gotta boot it up. You said that you was trapping, but I heard that's a lie. Baking soda, cold water, cut the stove on, scrape the sides. You can keep skinny bitch, cause I like a fat ass guitar. Bitch, so y'all savage, your baby daddy know not to try. I just bought a pistol, it got 30 rounds in it. Pull up at your mama's house and put some rounds in it. Let a nigga block and watch them niggas drown in it. 100-round drum, got a nigga down with it. I'm on this slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. I'm on this slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, 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 slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit.
So, since I quit my job, I thought it was necessary to discuss more about what to do when feeling discouraged. We often place emphasis on what could go wrong and allow that to catastrophize in our minds. So, I wanted to give you insight into what I do to balance my thoughts. So, we even sometimes think that we need to validate these crazy thoughts with things like, who am I kidding? Or I'll never be good, I'm never good enough. And I think the worst one would be, maybe it's not for me. That one always sends me, because it's like you give this, amazing opportunity so much weight that you think that you don't deserve it. And once we let that brew for a while, it could become your way of life. So I know it's happened to me before, but I just wanted to communicate that having these fears, consume you, they can distract you from success, just because typically when you are afraid, you decide to do something safe, which includes either scrolling on social media, eating food you shouldn't eat, or sleeping. It's a vicious pattern, and if you get caught up in a negative loop of thinking, your actions will never change, and then you simply will continue thinking you do not deserve what is the best version of your life. So I said all that to say, the best way to resist the urge to go down that insecure and doubtful loop is to start making it a habit every day to write down everything that you currently do as it relates to your habits. So what do you often do? Do you work out? Do you find yourself scrolling on Instagram? Write down everything you do during the day. And then take that list and write a positive habits list right beside it. And then just with that, implement one new habit each week. Because if you implement one each day, it's going to be overload. You're going to fail. You're not going to keep it up, and you're going to be mad at yourself. But if you add one each week, it's game changing. Like for me, I decided to incorporate a consistent exercise regimen. I was just working out 3 to 4 days a week, but I took it up to 6 days just because I know that type of habit increases my confidence just with my personal goals. And I think that could really benefit you all as you all are focused on your current reality, especially in 2023 with the ever-changing market. It's so important to focus your time on enhancing what your self-concept is, because then you're able to handle anything. It's never in your best interest to leave any of your limitations unquestioned, and just having positive habits helps you to have that momentum to be curious. It really helps just in terms of making sure you're doing the right thing at the right time. Often you'll realize that it's not that you don't feel like doing something, but you have repeated that same narrative so many times that you begin to believe it's true. So as terrifying as the experience can be to just change things in your life, you have to move forward, because you know that smaller steps create larger outcomes. Every larger corporation did the same thing. They began with smaller steps and they created larger outcomes through a series of events. Just in terms of why I'm recording me working out, I think it motivates me to stay consistent as well. I never do abs. This is something that I wanted to incorporate as a small addition to my habits, because my core has been weak, I've noticed. And I think having a stronger core can help with your confidence, it can help with your workouts, and it can help with any aspect of your life, especially trauma. So I definitely encourage you all to enforce ab workouts in your regimen as well.
I know you mad, you didn't see my way. Since I've been gone, I've been out of space. I let little shawty come here and take your place. They could keep my love, you too excited. Yeah. You want a paper plane, I'm the one. Yeah. Wonder why your girl always why your girl.
Slipping from behind. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. Put nigga out like an outbreak. Chopper start to make the house shake. Nigga sweeter than a pound cake. Eyes on your chin, better watch what your mouth say. With the footballs, got a nigga tripping. Fuck it, nigga keep sipping. AK with the beam on it. Clip sold on like a lean on it. My niggas like behind ball. Move 100 pounds for a lawyer, beat the charge. Tech down, when they play, watch a fuck. If a nigga try to rob, fucking hit him with no.
Your boy got the full body do-rag out.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she wanna mine when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. It's that roll myself a day and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spit what you wanna, be who you wanna be. We don't stutter till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spit what you wanna, be who you wanna be. We don't stutter till I die. Fuck it, I just run it up before I go. Would you tell the world my secrets if I let you close? Feel my headaches, sending action. These days no kumbaya, niggas be past tense. Living in the middle, this shit might drive you mad. Feeling pretty mixed up, but this life shit ain't all bad. Bloody, bloody murder, there ain't no second chances. Just do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spit what you wanna, be who you wanna be. And I'm stunned till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spit what you wanna, be who you wanna be. And I'm stunned till I die.
Guys, notice anything different about my surroundings? Well, you were there, you saw, y'all were there. You guys saw me just go through, you guys saw me just go through and clean up so much. And cleaning up, taking a shower, putting on makeup, like, you just feel so renewed. Like, I feel like a new girl. And I'm wearing my wig that has highlights in it, so period, I am a new girl. But yeah, this is so gorgeous. I love this. Like, something just told me to move the flowers and the books from here to here, and it's so good. Like, just Tom Ford and Chanel. These roses, I've had these roses for a year and a half and they're still not dead. I really want more, so just manifesting that. Rose Forever reaches out to me again because, yeah, I love these roses. And then I cleaned my couch. And I organized the pillows. I'm so happy I have pillows now. And I tried to karate chop this. Like, just chop it up. But I don't know if this is a necessary karate chopper. Comment if it is or if it isn't. But I just love how that sits together. And this rug, guys, is so soft. Like, it's so relaxing. I love this rug. And I know you see your girl have lost like a pound. But I literally am not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to change my mindset on food and exercise, because I was working in corporate America for so long, and it kind of created this in me, this urge to eat to be happy. So now I think I've healed my gut and I don't have to eat to be happy. I could just eat when I'm hungry. That's crazy, man. And like, I was watching Sammy Ingram. Like, if y'all watch Sammy Ingram, comment if you know, you know. But she talks more about manifesting and how you're not supposed to be logical. And the main thing she discusses is just the fact that the world teaches us to be logical. Like, society says, be logical, be logical, be logical. When you don't have to be logical. Like, life is okay with being what you desire. Because often, if you desire something big and you focus on it enough, you're going to get it. However, logic would tell you that you don't deserve it. And then you'll just assume that. But there's so many reasons why it's important to focus on what you want instead of what you don't want, because what you don't want will keep showing up. So yeah, hope this helps. I think I'm going to the gym today. I feel like I want to go. I went last night, late at night. I went at like 7 p.m. to O2 Fitness, which is a gym in the Carolinas. And I think they had a dance class going on. It's so funny. And I was just hitting legs. I just feel like I haven't been working out enough. Like, I haven't been working out enough. I don't know. It's like, if you've ever worked out with a trainer, it humbles you and it tells you like, you don't work out enough. But if you work out by yourself, you're like, oh yeah, I got it. You know, I got it. But it's like, no. Do you? And I've never worked hamstrings ever. I just was like, oh, I got good hamstrings, but you have to work hamstrings, and that's something I didn't even know was a thing, but I'm getting good at it. So super exciting stuff. Yeah, I'm probably about to go to the gym. I have a lot of things to purchase though. Like, I need to get some I look good. I need to get some makeup. And then I need makeup remover, and then I need some vanilla syrup, and I need some Mio. So I think I should get those things first before going to the gym. And take a pre-workout with me, and I won't take it until I get to the gym. It feels weird. Like, my schedule feels so weird. Like, I'm so used to Saturdays are my hard editing days, and then Sundays I'm cleaning up a lot. So today I cleaned up instead, and that felt really good. It just said, like, you know what, tomorrow is just not working. Like, don't clean up, don't do anything. Like, literally take the time to do nothing. So tonight I'm just going to edit and get this video out to you guys tomorrow, so that tomorrow I'm not on my computer. I'm not even near it. But I have this Blackstone pre-workout in pineapple flavor. I'm gonna try this. I need a Ziploc bag for it because it's open. I opened it, and you know, if you take anything in your car, somehow your car just makes everything spill. Comment if y'all know. Like, anything you put in your car, it's subject to spillage. I guess it's because of the way I drive. I am a little, dangerous. I just drive how I feel. I just drive with my soul. So I'm a little dangerous. But yeah, I know I want a snack. Not like a big snack. I know I want a snack, and I need to go to TJ Maxx or Harris Teeter. Not Harris Teeter. TJ Maxx in Briar Creek, or I could go to TJ Maxx. No, Home Goods I can go to Home Goods in near South Point and get my vanilla syrup. Yeah, that's where I'll go. I'll go to Home Goods and South Goods. Home Goods and South Goods. Home Goods and South Point to get my vanilla syrup. Yep. I love this. Like, this is crazy. This is why people work out. Like, I was like, why am I doing this? This is stupid. And finally, it's like, cause you want your stomach flat. You could really have a flat stomach and a big booty if you, if genetics let you in, one, but then second, if you diet and you work out. And the workouts I've been doing are designed for muscle retention. I guess that's the word, retention. Because my workouts used to be designed to burn calories. I want to burn fat. I want to get skinny. I want to be skinny, skinny, skinny. And then a light bulb went off in my head where I realized that if you do too much high intensity cardio, you lose muscle. Well, a lot of people told me this. It wasn't just like I made it up. A lot of people told me this. So I'm still doing laundry. You guys should totally get bra bags because all of my bras are clean. Here, all of my bras are clean. I put them in the washer in this bag and I put them in the dryer in this bag, and they smell so good. I didn't let them dry the full time just because I don't want them to toss up and get tangled up, but they're perfect. But yeah, back to my story. It's super important for you to do low intensity cardio, like a whole lot of it, because low intensity cardio will keep you in a caloric deficit, but you keep your muscle. So it's like a clean cut instead of a dangerous cut of just, I really wanted to just run. I like to run a mile. I love running a mile on the treadmill. But I know that you shouldn't run a mile on the treadmill, because if you run a mile on the treadmill, you will, if you run a mile on the treadmill, you will, lose your muscle. So every time I was doing my incline walks, I was mad, but I was like, oh, if I just keep doing these incline walks, I will feel, if I keep doing these incline walks, I will lose fat instead of muscle. So I'm gonna keep doing this shit. That's how I was feeling, but it's over with. I'm so glad. I felt amazing. Yeah, so I'm about to go. I think I'm just gonna go straight to the gym, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I will see y'all when I get back. Okay guys, changing plans. I just opened my door and I saw that I had an Amazon package, which was a frother and a rice spoon. Honestly, I have been getting into making rice just because having rice is like the only carb I can have that is easily digested and doesn't make me gain weight. White rice. I just never knew. I can't eat oatmeal. Cannot eat white bread, anything like that. Cannot eat eggs. So I can have white rice. So I have a pink rice cooker. So now I have a cute little pink rice spoon. I just love that because you have to mix your rice up, and there's a spoon designed for that. My stomach is literally growling. All I had today was 1/3 of a cup of rice and a piece of cod. So I really had like 400 calories today. Mind you, I have been burning so many calories every single day, so like your girl is depleted energy. But as you can see, like I lost all of my stomach weight. My thighs are still there, but I lost a little bit of them. But the thing I haven't lost is my arms. As you can see, they're still there with the muscle, but they're still there. They're still there. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to lose my arms. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I also got a frother, which is really good because I need it to make my greens and reds drink, because I have greens and reds every single day, just because you know, in your normal diet you can skip certain vegetables. And then I was talking to this guy, and he said that it's really important for you to hold on, let me see if I can get the batteries. But yeah, he said it was really important for you to do greens and reds because vegetables kind of affect your digestion too. And it's so crazy how many things affect our digestive system that we don't even notice. Like, sometimes vegetables can make you uncomfortable when you poop versus good. So having it in a powder form can help too. I just feel so lucky to have met him. He just has given me so much insight into like life. And my frother, like, I used to use this, I don't even know what I used it for, but now let's see if it'll turn on. Yay! Okay, so before we leave, I'm gonna make my greens and reds drink. I like to make it in a cup, but I need to purchase some plastic cups as well, just because it's getting to be messy, or like a hassle to always grab a glass. Like, I just get out the dishwasher because I did not unload the dishwasher after earlier, you guys. But yeah, the first thing I like to do is put water in here. So I'm gonna get some water from the Brita here, and I don't put the full amount, so I put half the water here, because when you're mixing it in, if you have all of the water already in there, then the powder is going to push out. And that's another thing I like to do. I like to grab a paper towel and just put it underneath the cup, because I already know it's about to get crazy. So then I just grab my reds and greens, and I grab glutamine. So yeah, glutamine's really good for muscle recovery, and greens and reds, as I said, are really good for digestion. These are made with probiotics, prebiotics, vegetables, aloe vera, fiber, antioxidants, superfoods, and greens. This girl told me to start taking fiber a day, but some people will tell you things, but they're not an expert. So don't always take everything you hear on YouTube with a grain of salt, because I remember when I first started making candles, this girl told me to hot glue the candle wicks down, and that was such a pain and messy, and that was bad advice. And the same thing with this, she said take fiber a day, and that's horrible advice. Old people take fiber because they're backed up and stuff. If you're young and you're active, you need to be drinking the right amount of water and taking your probiotics and your prebiotics as well as your vegetables, and you don't need to take fiber. Like, that's you don't have to take fiber. That's crazy. But yeah, I took it and it just made me sick. Like, I was pooping a lot more than I wanted to. I was like, this is ridiculous. So then I just mix as I go. So as you can see, I just did that big scoop of greens, and I'm just gonna mix it. I wonder if I'm overdoing it, because every greens formula has reds in it, fruits. So, but I always add more fruit. I hope that's not overdoing it. And I'm running out of the reds. But really, I found this really good greens formula that tastes like chocolate because I had purchased some raw sleep from an independent party. Like, cause you know you could purchase from name brands like like EHP Labs or raw.com, or if they sell it out of something, you could Google it and you'll find it from someone else who has purchased it and is reselling it. So I purchased from them, and every time you purchase from one of those resellers, they give you a whole bunch of samples, and they gave me a sample of greens, and it tastes so freaking good. So it tastes like chocolate, like you're taking a chocolate shake. That's why I always say healthy people have the cheat code on life, because man, what? So yeah, super reds, super greens, and gluten-free. Like, I think another reason why I did the super greens and reds is because of another influencer. She said that you're supposed to take greens and reds, but I'm looking at these greens. It says that it has organic greens, organic prebiotic and fiber, so you don't need to take fiber, organic fruit and vegetables, so it has a whole bunch of fruits in here, peaches, cranberries, strawberries, blackberries. So then if I take this red, it has tomato, cherry, grape, strawberries. It has just super double fruits. I don't think I need the reds, but yeah, let's mix this all the way up. Okay, and now you can add the additional water. Wow, so thick. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab a straw from the dishwasher, because I go through straws so much, just with protein shakes, greens and reds, and then I like to do flavored water with straws. I don't know, it just makes me happy. Okay, so it's gross, but this is what I usually do. Ew. I usually just grab some vanilla bean skinny syrup, put that in there, and then it tastes amazing. Now it tastes like a sweet dessert instead of grass. We forgot one ingredient, but I'll just have it later. Creatine. So creatine is a game changer. That's the real reason why I've been able to keep my muscle through all of this cardio. As you all know, I have taken on an hour of cardio a day. Like, I just do an hour of cardio. But if you do that, it's a risk of losing all your muscle and just becoming a shrimp. But I do walk on an incline, which is really good for your hamstrings and your quads and your glutes. But still, it's cardio. Cardio is cardio. You can lose your muscle. So creatine helps prevent that. And it helps with like muscles. When you're at the gym, I think it just helps hold on to your mass. Which could be a reason why my arms are so big right now, because I know I've been eating on a deficit. And oftentimes with creatine, if you haven't taken it in a while and you get back on it, you're gonna swell up. But then as you keep taking it, you calm down, you know. Fire. If you try this recipe, let me know what you think. Fire. so crazy how like during the week I just be running around, everything be crazy, but after you clean up, you kind of want to be very slow and calm. Everything is just so, you know, controlled. See my shoulders? You like, oh my god, that's crazy. But yeah, I guess I'm about to go to the gym. It's so good to have like vegetables for the, man, what? Greens and reds for the gym. So good. If you can have oatmeal, I highly encourage you to include that in your healthy regimen. I can't, but I just remember having it and I felt so strong when I was lifting. But yeah, gone are the days that I can have oats, whole grains. That's why I can't have brown rice. I can't have brown rice or oats or eggs because of how they affect my skin. And I never knew that. I just always thought, oh my god, I have just hormonal acne. I have acne. But you don't have to have it. And then another thing is so abstract in the world is that you don't have to go seek medical attention for acne. Acne is supposed to be giving you hints on what's going on internally through like secreting sebum. That means there's an imbalance of oil production, so you need to figure out what it is that you've been eating that triggered that, because it's your diet. I remember Raven Elise. Do y'all follow Raven Elise? Let me know if you do. But Raven Elise was discussing how she had to be gluten-free. She couldn't have gluten for her acne. And then if you slip up, it'll show. Or just like even Riley Simpson, y'all follow her, she can't have dairy at all, which I also can't have dairy. I can't have dairy or coffee beans because they are stimulants. Well, caffeine is a stimulant, so you can't have a coffee bean. I think it has a lot of argine in it, and you can't have argine. But yeah, it's so interesting. Like, I have been wearing these shoes without socks, and they felt so weird. But when you wear them with socks, they feel normal. So yeah, I'm about to go to the gym. I guess. I don't know for sure. I think I'm gonna try to run errands before I go, but then I'm gonna go. I just got back from a lot of places. Like, I went to like 10 places. I kind of went crazy. So first I went to Walgreens just because I wanted a pre-workout snack, and I got a Quest little rice thing that I think really helps with like working out, so I got that. And then I got some Mio because I always need Mio. I love flavored water. See if I can find that bag. This has been a lot. Okay, so like, I probably left that bag in the car, whatever. But then I went to the gym and had this amazing additional leg workout, because you guys know I worked out last night, but I didn't really do a lot. But today I did split squats with the barbell, and I've never done split squats with the barbell, and it felt so hard. So now I know I have to include that more often, because you're balancing it on your back with one leg. That's crazy. That's more intense, so I'm definitely going to include that more. I love using the barbell for stuff because it's such a good tool. But then after that, after I went to the gym, I went to Home Goods because they always have vanilla syrup, and I feel like I can never find this flavor, but it's like skinny syrup, so I get these. I always get 2 now just because sometimes they run out of vanilla, and I hate that. So I always get it in bulk. So I got 2 vanilla syrups, so only $8 there. And they're like $15 at like Target or any grocery store. They're more expensive. So I just love Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, anybody like that. They have like, you know, sort of food items that are really, really low cost. So happy I got those. And then after Home Goods, I went to Ulta. So I was going to Ulta because I needed my NARS. I wear I wear a couple of different makeups. So I wear NARS as a blend with some Fenty Beauty, just because I wear a lighter skin, like a lighter tone and a darker tone mixed together, because it's like I'm a mix of those two. So I just mixed this NARS in the color Murea with my Fenty Beauty. So I got that. Y'all, NARS is $50. It's really expensive. And at Ulta, there was this huge long line. But honestly, I feel like I always do this. Like, this is just something I always do. I'm always good at cutting lines through, just like, okay, there was a hair salon in the back of the Ulta, so I was like, can I pay for this over here? And they're like, yeah, because the line over there was crazy. And you know, at Ulta, the people take forever because they're trying to make sure they get their points right. So I just did this, but I just know for sure that I have enough points. Like, I have 380 points, and I could have redeemed 350, but at Ulta, the rule is if you don't say anything, they're not allowed to say, would you like to use your points? I don't know why, but that's like a rule. I saw that on TikTok a while ago. I forgot to ask. But then I spent $30 on the sunscreen, $30. So I don't know if you guys know, but I have hyperpigmentation on my chest and on my shoulders. So just with fading that, you have to make sure you use sunscreen in the process. So I use Supergoop. I usually use Supergoop on my face, but this will be my first time trying it on my body. I'm sure it'll be the same experience. It's just good for black skin. So if you are brown as well and you want a sunscreen that doesn't give you that ashy tint, try Supergoop. So that's what I have. And make sure it's an SPF 50. That's a high one, because we need sunscreen. Too often that black people say, oh yeah, we're black, you don't need sunscreen, you don't get sunburn. You don't get sunburn, but your skin can still get damaged from the sun. So just make sure you still are doing that. And then I got, after I went to Ulta, where else did I go? After I went to Ulta, I went straight to TJ Maxx. Because TJ Maxx used to have this Clinique makeup balm for $14.99. I bought 2 of them. I was so excited. I should have bought 5. I don't know. Don't you hate that? Like, when you see something rare and you only buy a few and then you regret it. It's like, oh my God, I feel so bad now. But yeah. So they had none. They sold out. First of all, the first lady I talked to, she couldn't even really articulate English. It was annoying. And the other girl, she didn't know what I was talking about. She was trying to find a makeup balm. And I was like, no, it is a makeup balm. But she was trying to find a stick. And I was like, no, that's not the concept. It's this oil that melts your makeup away. And it's a Clinique, so it's super expensive. And TJ Maxx used to be having stuff on accident. So that was my excitement. But they didn't have it on accident. It was sad. Sorry, my padding and my bra is like shifting. So they didn't have it. So I got some acetone just because I do my own nails. Guys, I have figured out a way to do my own nails at home and have it last for 4 weeks. This has been a lifesaver for me because, oh my God, I hate the salon. Every time you go into the salon, they overcharge and they don't do it right. So I finally figured out a way. Like, it's been so hard. With Gel X nails, they pop off. With acrylics, they pop off. But if you do press-ons with acrylic, oh my God. Like, if y'all want me to do a tutorial, I'll do the tutorial. But like, look at this. Look at this. I hope you can see them. It's really bright. But these are some perfect almond French tips that will last me for 4 weeks. I have no problem. They're stuck here. And I do the same thing to my toes. Like with acrylic and then the press on, so it looks like I have a French tip on my toes. This guy said he liked French tip toes, and I don't know, I liked him, so I told him I was gonna do that, and I did it. But anywho, so they didn't have the Clinique balm, so I just got this acetone because my acrylic brush has too much acrylic on it, so I need to soak that off. And this lady said you could soak with alcohol, but that's not true. You have to get acetone to soak it off. So then I also got this foot file. I feel like my feet are really hard just because sometimes I walk around with no shoes and my house has a lot of tiles, so it can make your feet hard. So this woman, oh my God, like I would never do this to anybody, but I was at Sally's and I was talking about getting a pedicure, and this woman, she said that one time she went to the salon and I guess a pedicure person cut her heel of her foot with one of these. And I was like, why would you say that? That really ruined my entire experience. Like, But then again, it's just like, now it makes sense why they never really get it. Because comment below if you know what I mean. Like, your feet will be, you walk out of the salon, your feet still hurt. And I'm just like, that is so rude. How rude of y'all to keep my feet hurting, and I paid you like $60 to $80 for a pedicure. But now I know they want to be safe because they be out here cutting girls. I cannot believe she got cut. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this myself. It says made in Korea, so I know I can trust it. And it's an easy grip, so I can get it good. And you can use both sides, so that's great. And then I also got some foot masks. I always love doing stuff like this, just on a nice spa night. Maybe tomorrow night I'll do this, because my focus tomorrow is to not do anything. Like, I don't want to do anything tomorrow. I want to just try to do that for 24 hours. I haven't done that in like 2 years. Like, I never take a day to just do nothing. Every day I'm just doing something. So I'm just take 24 hours. But yeah, I have foot masks, and then oh yeah, so I cut the line at TJ Maxx too, because Saturday afternoon TJ Maxx the line was wrapped around. So I went to the jewelry aisle. I was like, can I buy those earrings there and all of this here? So I just bought these random earrings that I'll probably return one day. I just do not like them. They're like hoops with hearts on them. You guys can see that. If you guys want them, let me know. I'll send them to you. But I just bought them just to cut the line. And she put it in a gift box. Also, at TJ Maxx, they had some Sephora acne makeup. And I heard that you're supposed to be using an acne treatment in your concealer. So I thought I'd try this. It's in the shade Almond. Like, it was really hard to find any brown girls stuff, because, you know, TJ Maxx gets the things that don't sell a lot from name brands. So like, you'll see Clinique in TJ Maxx. You'll see, like, I saw MAC in TJ Maxx. It was crazy. And I saw Sephora, because Sephora is now right beside TJ Maxx. But this concealer has salicylic acid in it, which I'm so happy about. Oh my god, this is so exciting. It was the last one I would have gotten two. But as you can see, it's an almond color. This light sometimes takes away from like what you can see, but hopefully you can see that. Yeah, see, that's a perfect sin. That's perfect for like a concealer for me. So here it is. It's like this it was $3.99, guys, and this is perfect. I'm so excited because it's a concealer, and I needed a concealer too, but I was just gonna get my Too Faced concealer, which cost $30, but this was $4, and it's Sephora brand, and it has salicylic acid in it, so it's good for my acne. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, that's everything I got from TJ Maxx. Then I went to Sephora because TJ Maxx didn't have the cleansing balm I wanted, so I got it. So this balm is $50, guys. This is $50 freaking dollars. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. This large size is like a 6.7 ounce. I think they had the 3.4 ounces for, it was like $12.99 I think at the time, but they ran out. Obviously I should have just got all of them, because you know, if you go to a TJ Maxx in a high traffic area, you should know that when you leave, whatever you saw is no longer going to be there anymore. So this is what they no longer have, but it's amazing for removing your makeup. I'd say it's even better than Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse, just because like it just, ooh, I dropped the Supergoop. But like matches like, so you know how your makeup is a cream and you want to put a thick consistency? You want to put another thick consistency on your face and just remove all of your makeup, so it's perfect instead of an oil. So yeah, I love this. I got the larger size. I could have got a smaller size, but I was like, why not just get the larger one and save some money? And yeah, I got the $50 one. And the best part though was that while I was at the register, I found out I had $10 off. So that was amazing. I was like, okay, so it's technically $40. I feel better. But then I also got Fenty Beauty in shade 390. Guys, it was so crazy. I was in the Sephora in the Fenty aisle, and they completely ran out of 390. All I saw was 400, and I was like, I'm not a 400, I'm 390. So I was freaking out. The lady, she said she was checking the back to see if she could find it on her computer, and then I looked and I found one. It was in the wrong area, so I just grabbed it. I was so happy. At first she was checking all the drawers trying to find it. I was like, oh my god, was there did a TikTok come out that I don't know about? But she was like, no, it wasn't a TikTok or nothing. It just was sold out. Like, this was sold out. Like, this is $390. I got the last one. It's the most gratifying experience when you get the last one. But yeah, that's all I got from Sephora. My total was supposed to be $95, but I only paid $85 because I got $10 off. So Sephora, they have the option of either using your points for money off or for a gift. And them gifts is something I just don't need. They'd be like, do you want this, you know, do you want this like little cleansing kit of like random samples of cleansers? I'm like, no, thank you. I really don't need that. I really would like $10 off though. That's something I would need. So yeah, always ask how much money you can get off when they try to offer you something like a material for your points. But then I went to Lowe's Foods. I don't know what possessed me. I think I was just trying to get it home quickly because I still have to edit tonight. But I was just trying to get I went to Lowe's Foods to get some sort of food because I'm hungry. I love ground turkey, so I got ground turkey. But guys, the ground turkey at Lowe's Foods was $9.99. I thought it was going to be on sale for $4.99, but it was full price, $10. Like inflation. I did not know, but this ground turkey was $10, and I bought 2 of them. I don't know. Then I got some mushrooms because like, as I have been learning how to eat better, you have to identify what healthy foods you really enjoy, because healthy food can be so good if you actually do your research. And I love spinach and mushrooms and ground turkey and white rice. That's my favorite. That's like my go-to. But I have to have it with teriyaki. So I couldn't find the low sodium teriyaki sauce because that's another thing I probably told y'all earlier in this vlog, but when you're trying to eat healthy, you have to fight, okay? You can't just get 0-calorie stuff. You gotta look at the ingredients, because it could say 0 calories, but if it has so much sodium in it, you're gonna be bloated and be carrying around a lot of water weight, and you may end up with like high cholesterol. So just stay away from high sodium, you know, sauces. So for some reason, this sesame teriyaki sauce, it does not say that it's a low calorie, but it's only 170 milligrams of sodium, which is amazing because the other teriyaki sauce that I get, typically that's low sodium, it's like around 100 milligrams versus the normal one, it's 600 milligrams of sodium. So you always want to stay away from high sodium. You want to do low sodium because you don't want to harm yourself. And then I just got this hot mustard. I don't know, I've just been trying new different sauces. It's just water, mustard, vinegar, salt, spices, and turmeric. I feel like I could have made this myself, but whatever. I just think this is really good on the side of my spinach, mushrooms, ground turkey, and white rice. I just think it'd be really good. And then I also got my meal, like I told you guys. I feel like that's almost everything. I also have a kombucha in my car, and I don't know whatever else is in my car, but I feel like I got everything I wanted to get today, which makes me so happy, just because I could tell I needed all of these things, and I was writing them all on my list, and it's just the most gratifying thing when you get everything done. Like, I thought midday, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to the gym midday, I'm not going to have time to do anything. But I was literally at the gym for just 1 hour. I got everything I need to get done. The gains are, you know, popping. Okay, I'm feeling good. So yeah, I'm just going to cook and edit this video and really focus on some different ways to help you guys with your business. Just wanted to let you know, yeah, so we are starting back the weekly lives on Monday just because I missed those. I feel like there's a way to connect with you guys and understand more about your current challenges and help you all with some rapid fire Q&As. So I'll definitely bring those back. And I just want to thank y'all, every single one of you who have purchased the ebook. It means the world to me that you all have taken the time to support me, as well as taken my advice to heart to actually expand your business. And I hope this video was helpful, and just comment down below any types of, you know, tutorials you'd like to see in the future. I may get into daily vlogs, I don't know. That's something that has been crossing my mind, just with it being such a hassle to edit an hour-long video. I'm like, do you guys want just daily 15-minute videos? Like, let me know if that would be more attractive, more entertaining for you. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your next hour. Just living your purpose and love life. Okay, bye.
Yeah.